Welcome, one and all, to The Late Show. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Stephen Colbert, and it is the holiday season. A lot of cheer in the house. It's the holiday season.
That's right.
Everyone's out buying stuff. Unfortunately, right now, the most expensive thing you can do with stuff is buy it. Because prices are up and Americans are not happy about that. According to a recent poll, 76% of voters view the economy negatively, but according to CNN, actually things feel worse than they are, calling this a wind chill economy. Well, wind chill makes sense because I think we can all agree 2025 blows. Now, people are, that was a loud one. People are blaming Donald Trump. In a Fox News poll, he has a 61% disapproval rating, and in a Politico poll, even 37% of Trump's own voters say the cost of living in the U.S. is the worst they can remember. It's gotta hurt more that it's his own voters. They're supposed to love him no matter what. It's like your parents sitting you down and saying, Timmy, your mommy and I are getting divorced, but we want you to know it's your fault. We like each other. We got to get away from you. But look for us. To convince everybody that the bad economy is actually good, last night Trump addressed a rally crowd in Pennsylvania with some sound advice on how to save lots of money this holiday season.
You know, you can give up certain products. You can give up pencils.
Yes. How much does he think pencils cost? We checked, our fact checkers checked. A pack of pencils is $4.36 on Amazon. So saving money on pencils may not be the stupidest thing he's ever said, but I'm gonna say it's number 2. The sound advice. The sound advice continued.
Every child can get 37 pencils. They only need 1 or 2, They don't need that many. You don't need $37 for your daughter. 2 or 3 is nice, but you don't need $37.
That's a good point. Anyone with a young child knows they're constantly bugging you for 37 pencils and or dolls. That's why they keep begging you to go to the American Girl pencil store. At one point, in the rally, Trump tried to say the name of his chief of staff, Susie Wiles, and he had one little slip up twice.
Susie Trump. Do you know Susie Trump? Sometimes referred to as Susie Wiles.
That's a nice save. Got the real name in there at the last minute. It's moments like this when I'm most jealous of Trump. He messes up wildly and just keeps going. I'm still not over the time I called my second grade teacher mom. Mrs. Williams, I know you're not my mom, okay? I hope you've forgotten about it. I love you, Mommy. Damn it! The president also praised the recent charitable donations by billionaires Michael Dell and his wife, Almost.
I want to thank Michael Dell and his beautiful Dell computer.
Oh, so close. So close. His beautiful Dell computers is... His beautiful wife's name is actually Susan Dell. Yeah, you want to try that again?
Susie Trump.
Okay. Let's just move on. Trump spoke for an hour and 40 minutes. And even though it was a sympathetic crowd, he never took the opportunity to address any of his scandals, not even the Jeffrey Epstein scandal.
Minors. Do we love minors? I love minors.
I stand corrected. After Trump's Pennsylvania pencil pinching yammerthon, he went back down to the White House, took a little break, and then posted every word in the English language. Somewhere in that miasma of letters, he got mad that nobody is celebrating how often he has to get his brain checked. I go out of my way to do long, thorough, and very boring medical examinations. In addition to the medical, I've done something that no other president has done. on 3 separate occasions by taking what is known as a cognitive examination. I aced all 3 of them in front of a large number of doctors and experts. Large number? That's not a great sign when a doctor takes a look at your brain and says, "Can we get more people in here, please? I'm gonna need backup, a witness, and maybe a notary public." This rant appears to be in response to a couple of New York Times articles recently, including one with the headline, "Trump's approval ratings have declined, so has his vigor," which says that Trump is slowing down. Well, clearly Trump is displaying the #1 sign of old age, reading the New York Times. One area where Americans are really getting sticker shock is over in the meat department. The latest charts and graphs out there say the average price of ground beef was up 26% since January of 2024. And experts say next year, the prices could soar nearly 60%. It's getting so desperate, folks are going to loan sharks to get a meatloaf meat loan. And if you don't pay them back, they come and take your pinky. That's why the hamburger helper glove only has 4 fingers. Very sad. Now, Trump's beef tariffs against Brazil have really jacked our meats, as the low number of domestic cattle herds haven't helped either. But according to one meat spurt, the real problem isn't beef cow inventory, but demand. Do you really need to give your kids 37 burgers for Christmas? They've already got 2 good pencils to eat. Now, incidentally, that analysis comes from Beef Magazine, which is my 3rd favorite meat mag, right after Cosmopolitan and The New Porker. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Peabody Award-winning television. Thank you. This affordability crisis doesn't just affect regular people. Billionaires have problems, too. Take Meta CEO and stranger on the plane asking, "What's your blood type?" Mark Zuckerberg. After years of massive investment, Zuckerberg is slashing the Metaverse budget, leading tech reporters to say we can finally kiss the Metaverse goodbye. What? The Metaverse is going away? But now how am I supposed to have a scenic picnic with no food or legs? Apparently, the Metaverse has meta-sucked for a while now. It's lost more than $70 billion, and at one point had a user base of approximately 38 people. 38? That's not a universe. That's a wedding where 2 of the shuttle buses got lost. Over at the State Department, Secretary of State Marco Rubio is making America great again by forcing his staff to change fonts on all the official documents. Rubio has ordered that Calibri is out and Times New Roman is back in. Even more confusing, he made the announcement in wingdings. Also, wingdings. Where's your... We're peeking. Wingdings. Also, not the point, but Marco Rubio, how do you have time to do this? Don't you already have enough to do? You're currently the Secretary of State, you're the acting National Security Advisor, and acting Archivist of the United States. Not to mention, your head is our nation's strategic ear reserve. So why did Rubio change the official font? Well, during the Biden administration, the State Department switched to Calibri, a more accessible font for people with disabilities, or as Rubio called it, a wasteful diversity move. Yes, I am so sick. No, folks, he's right. I am sick of these snowflake typefaces. From now on, we need to use non-woke fonts like Impact. Look at that strong alpha font. Its daddy will be back any day now. Oh, there is some hot goss out of D.C. because Donald Trump is reportedly considering getting rid of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem. Potentially really soon. Like in time for Christmas, maybe? Oh, Santa, please. Oh, Santa, please, it's the only thing I want besides the Le Creuset 3.5-quart signature oval casserole dish and the classic whistling kettle and ceramic mug set in shallot colorway. Oh, and if there's room in the bag, the porcelain enamel 2-quart brazier with a fitted glass lid. And then you can't not also get the enameled signature cast iron trivet. Okay, how about this? The Christy Gnome thing plus a gift card to Sur La Table. That joke was written by one of my writers who actually wants all of that and asked me to say it on air in hopes that she would get it. Her name is Caroline Lazar. Caroline?
Give me the trivet.
Thank you, Caroline. Please, just do it. We're worried about her. The administration is denying that Gnome is about to be taken to the White House gravel pit, but according to reports, the White House is frustrated with her leadership, particularly her employment of Chief Advisor Corey Lewandowski. And it gets juicier, fam, because I heard from my cousin's brother's roommate, by which I mean the Daily Beast, that the two have an alleged relationship which has been referred to as DC's worst-kept secret. Nope, sorry. Sorry. DC's worst-kept secret is Al Gore's tail. We got a great show for you tonight. Taylor Swift is here. Yeah, that one. Stick around. I think I might.